Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Don't buy into the fear. Let's get started and talk about it. What does fear mean, everybody? False evidence appearing real. I can be very guilty of worrying and fretting and being fearful. Fearful of what? Fearful of unknown future. Many times we always think the worst of what could possibly happen. Many of us are inundated with all sorts of information being thrown at us. No wonder so many people are fearful and stressed out and feeling anxious and worried all the time. And you see people panic buying because so many of these images are being thrown at us all the time, and we're seeing it. And just this morning, I was reading a book. One of my new morning routines is to get up and just start my morning slow and spend a little time reading a fiction book and ease into my day. Well, as I was reading, I was getting some notifications of negative type images and things. I'm like, and right away I started kind of stressing out. I went to go turn it off, but these are the types of things that happen. I've been having some conversations recently with some people that I've really developed some good friendships with over the last few years. Some have been YouTube subscribers. A few are YouTube creators that I really enjoy spending time with. And many of them are telling me, right now in my life, because of what I'm talking about, the fear and being fearful of the future, I'm really watching who am I hanging around with, who am I speaking to, what am I watching, what am I listening to, what am I thinking about, all of those types of things, because that is so very important. I think that if we spent more of our time not being fearful about the future or worried about things, like inflation seems to be a really popular topic, and I know I've spoken about it on my channel, and it's good to prepare. I don't want anyone to think I think it's okay for us to keep our head in the sand, which I've also been guilty of doing as well. We have to find a balance, which can be challenging, but I may speak about things that people feel fearful about, including myself, but I want to be a solution-based YouTube channel. Yes, it's okay that we talk about some of these negative things that are going on, but let's take action. Let's not be a victim, and let's find out what can we actually do about it. What can we control? Some things we can control, some things we can't. I would love for myself to spend more time giving back. And I have to tell you today, and I know this is going to really make you laugh, today I gave back by doing something that if I told you what it was, you guys would never believe it in a million years. I actually helped somebody with a technical problem that she couldn't solve on her computer. If you only knew me and my history of computers, you would find that absolutely hysterical. But I worked with, this person thinks I'm the best person in the world. I really think that if we spent more time reaching out, volunteering, helping other people, and spreading joy in the world, and also start changing our mindset. It has to start with our mindset. How can we start thinking the best and thinking good things are going to happen? I really do believe this. I think the more we fret, the more we worry, especially about things that could potentially happen, that may very well not happen, but that could potentially happen, the more we attract these experiences in our life. The less that we listen to all of those types of messages coming in and being thrown at us, and the more we spend time with people that are thriving and doing well, I honestly think that our life can be transformed. It has to start with the mindset, but one of the ways that we can change our mindset is by who we hang around with. And I don't know about you guys, but my mother used to always say this. She'd say, all it takes is one bad apple. Because you got a bag of really good apples and you put one bad one in there, what happens? So you're having fun at a social gathering, and there's, 5 of you sitting around chattering and really talking about fun things. Then you have somebody that comes to the party that's kind of a downer. Well, that mood can affect everyone there. Kind of the same thing. That's why I really feel in my heart, I'm really being careful about what I'm consuming, what I'm thinking about. One of the ways that I started is I noticed in my mornings when I wake up, sometimes I like to lay there. But then some of the negative thoughts would begin. I thought, this isn't serving me or anyone else. So what I did is as soon as I wake up, if I wake up really early, because now at my age I seem to be waking up at all different times. Like the other day I think I woke up at 4. You know what? I just started reading a book. and I utilized the time. I had fun, and I just felt so relaxed. I started the day in a really relaxed and peaceful state. I also, when I get up now in the morning, if I'm not reading, I might get up and do some things in the kitchen, and that way I'm doing things that are saving money, and I'm having fun. And so this morning I got up and I made like 3 different meals. I made some side dishes. I'm also going to make my husband a cake tonight. And so these are things I can spend time doing rather than listening and having all these messages being thrown at me. I'm not sure about you guys, but I know it's good to prepare, and that's where I want to end this. I don't want anyone to think, you know, hey, let's just throw caution to the wind and not prepare. Yes, it's good to stockpile a amount of food that is good for your size family. Yes, it's good to have an emergency fund and have some retirement and take good care of your health. All of those are positive. But the thing is if we are constantly concerned about everything going on in the world all the time, and it's all we think about, for me, I cannot be a productive member of society. I know that God has me here on this earth to help and love others, bring joy to other people, and to help other people. And in order for me to do that, I have to have a good mindset, and I have to be in a good place myself. Let me know what you guys think of this topic. I think this is a really good topic that all of us can share. Let me know what you do in your life when you're feeling scared and you don't know what to do and you're starting to stress out because either maybe you've spent time with somebody that has a lot of negative energy, or maybe you've just heard some things that feel kind of frightening. How do you handle that where you can be productive and go and have a positive mindset about it? That's all I have to say for now. I want to thank you all for listening. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.